Hey everyone, Spicy Toast Gaming here. Hope you're having a great day. Hope this video can make it a little bit better. Today we're going to be testing out Caitlyn versus the toughest, the 6.5 Nightmare. Been kind of curious to see how Caitlyn can deal with the Nightmares because I don't think I've actually played her in any Nightmares yet. I'm trying to throw her in at the deep end to see how she can handle it. So the night we're putting her into is the 6.5 Lissandra run. We have the Sliver of Divinity. So round start, the foe draws a unit, then grant their unit in hand 2/2. Now this is both good and bad for Caitlyn. On the one hand, the enemy is drawing an extra card every single round, so they're going to draw even more flash bombs, so that is great for us. The one issue is this is going to scale their units absolutely massively, because they're not only getting buffed up by 2/2 in hand, but then when they get played by the deadly power, they're also getting their stats increased again. So their units are just going to be absolutely massive, meaning it takes even more flash bomb traps to kill them. Also, we have the Broken Blade. When the player plays a card, they increase the cost of their other copies of it everywhere by 2. This is going to be pretty rough for our Caitlyn. There's several important cards we want to play multiple times, such as the card we're generating from our 6-star. So this is going to be very difficult for Caitlyn, but we want to test her out and see how she can do even in this really tough Nightmare that pretty much counters her. Caitlyn is a little bit on the weaker side as far as 6-star champions, so I'm really curious to see how she can actually do. Before we get into that though, let's briefly go over her different upgrades just to know what she can do. So caught in my trap, your traps deal triple damage. The 2-star +1 starting mana, when an ally is summoned or attacks, plant a flash bomb trap with the top 8 cards in the enemy deck. Offers a backup for the 4th star. 5th star is game start, get a mana gem, and then the 6-star right here, round start, create a ace in the hole if you don't have one. When one of your traps activate, reduce its cost by 1. So this is going to be somewhat countered by that 1 cost increase in the weekly Nightmare. Like, yes, we get cost reduction from this, from our flash bomb traps, but we're going to be trying to play this multiple times. It's every single time getting cost increased by 2, so it should be a little tough there. As far as the bonus stars, 1 extra reroll, 100 gold. Support champs have Sheriff of Piltover. This is also important and one card we want to play hopefully multiple times in a game. This gives us a 2-cost burst speed spell that plants a flash bomb trap on every single card in the enemy deck, so that's obviously very, very good. House Swamp gets Shadow Totem, very good for getting just a lot more flash bomb traps. Follows you acquiring adventures have Flash Bomb Satchel, again even more flash bomb traps. Advanced Intel has Tear the Goddess, so it becomes free. So a lot of very solid upgrades here. As far as the build we're going with her Hex Tech Rifle to make sure our flash bomb traps never miss. The Gatebreaker, so we can benefit from her level 2 effect of being able to damage the Nexus based on the number of traps activated. And then the Hidden Tome, so we can try to play our champion and then immediately play either the Sheriff Piltover spell or the spell we're generating from our 6-star. Now this is going to be very difficult, but I'm interested to see how Caitlyn can do in this pretty much max difficulty scenario. Now before we get into it, just want to say a special thank you to all my awesome members that go that extra mile supporting the channel. Because of your support, I'm able to be here pumping out all these daily videos. So thank you so much. If you want to become a member, hit that join button down below and let's get into it. Because yeah, giant units can really be an issue for you. Overwhelm, not bad. Draw a card, give allies 1 power. Also not bad. Overwhelm is pretty solid. In before we win super easily. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I think we'll go for this. It's just nice and consistent. Alright, let's go for Battlesmith. I like Double Agent and Sting Officer, but I kind of don't want them in our opening hand. Although we don't have our support champion. You know what? I'm potentially fine with these. Yeah, it's okay. I was normally going to try to reroll for our support champ to get their Sheriff Piltover, but we can't actually do that, so kind of think we won't bother. So yeah, they do have the double draw, which is pretty great. I think let's just attack and then try to use our ace in the hole to kill whatever they play. That is a big unit. Yeah, the double draw is going to be good and bad for us. It's going to help reduce down our ace in the hole, though.
I'm actually here.
All right, let's go for Double Agent. That barrier will be a good blocker. All right, they don't want to attack. That is perfectly fine with us. Huh, they didn't get hit by the other one. Sure, let's go ahead and kill that. Well, that's a little rude. But more damage on their Nexus.
So soon.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
So we can drop Caitlyn here. She's going to strike their Nexus.
As they say, makes perfect. Well, what have we here?
Okay, this is going to hit their Nexus again. We could get another Caitlyn, which would let us play her next round. Although she's going to be more expensive, but that's fine.
Here's my calling card. Carry on.
In my sights.
Alright, yeah, let's attack, get some more flash bombs going, hopefully kill that unit.
Meet them head on.
Opportunities double-edged.
Alright, not too bad.
Discipline and steel.
GG.
Miss, not by a long shot.
So 3 cost, 5/5, that's a solid unit. Gonna give us puff caps and flash bombs. Sounds decent. Yeah, let's go for that. Alright, support champion. Aurelia could be decent. Yeah, Aurelia is like one of the best support champions you can get. Because we can get the Blade Dance for the attacks. This will be a nice cheap unit. Aurelia, we could play her, she can die, and then we can try to play her again. Granted, the cost increase is going to be terrible. Yeah, I think Aurelia could be really good for us, though. Alright, Solitary Monk, Slot Bot, Gold Chest. Is there something we want to cut? I mean, Defiant Dance is a little much, a little bit too expensive. We like most other things. Sure. All right, so let's go for the Songstress again. Let's get rid of most of these. They're all kind of too expensive. All right, Aurelia, not bad. So we can play her here.
I dance not to forget, but to remember. My homeland. Found one.
Flawless Duet would be nice, but yeah, we need to get those flash bomb traps going.
Giving chase.
Oh, they're gonna give themselves elusive. Yep. Oh. Okay, didn't hit who we needed. Yeah, this will be interesting. They only have 17 cards, though, so those flash bombs will be doing a lot of work. Yeah, they are going to run out of cards faster just because they're drawing 2 cards around. So that's not bad. Let's go for the Ace and Hole to kill that. House Swamp.
There's another one.
They are running out of cards pretty fast, which is fun. Yeah, I'm worried about them giving themselves elusive, so we'll drop a Sting Officer.
Never let my guard down.
Yep, to block their elusives. Alright, so we can pass here. Wow. That's a lot of damage for a 0 cost. Alright, we need to give, yeah, some of our other units elusive to try to block this here. At least one of them. think I'm actually going to go for Justice Rider. Since they are drawing so many cards, this is actually going to help us out a lot.
Hello, new best friend.
I think let's try to get this attack in, hopefully before they can give any of their units elusive. And we're going to keep these two just as blockers.
I give voice to the ocean's
They're drawing.
Ami.
Yeah, the fact that they draw so many cards is just fantastic for us.
All part of the plan. Setting up a roadblock.
Experience grants wisdom and strength.
That is a pretty massive unit. Do we want to drop our Caitlyn? Sure, let's go for it.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect.
What's the enemy powers of the nightmare? They draw an extra card. Well, they draw a unit at round start, and then they buff up all the units by 2/2.
You sacrificed so much for us, child.
No more than anyone else has.
That's a 4 cost. So we could use this here and just get rid of it, which wouldn't be terrible. Sure. And they have the Deadly Power and Broken Blade, so they increase the cost of any cards we've played before. Alright, so we're not going to be able to have an elusive blocker. Little sad.
I'll show you how it's done.
All part of the plan.
Alright, so we'll attack here before they have any blockers and end the game. GG.
Now we wait.
Alright, that one's too expensive. For the rest of the game, when you Blade Dance, summon another attacking blade. Not terrible. Still expensive. Yeah, we can... It is a 5 cost. Sure. Also, it manifesting a random unit. Give us something else to play. Could just cut it. I think let's get rid of the Defiant Dance, though. Smooth Soloist. Okay, that'll be nice. Let's go for Unscarred Reaver. Again, let's... Well, this is a nice card, but yeah, we want to get our support champion in our opening hand if we can. Unscarred Reaver is going to be kind of funny, though, because we're going to be buffing them up like crazy. Another elusive's not bad, because they can't actually block our elusives, or shouldn't. But yeah, we're going to somewhat get countered by this one, potentially. Alright, so we have our ace in the hole. I think let's just go for our Sting Officer.
I've got this.
Got him on the roof.
15 health is a ton. That is going to cause problems. Alright, let's just attack like this with our elusives.
He's coming.
I learned my scars.
Oh boy. Yeah, 15 I think is a little too much damage for us to deal with. I think let's drop a double agent.
Comes out on top. Fight or die.
Drop House Wump.
Leave nothing standing.
Alright, so he will block this one. We'll see what we're able to get there. Yeah, we only have a lot of units to block this here. Yeah, a lot of damage. Yeah, the draw kick in with the strike here doesn't actually do that much. Alright, let's kill that unit. Also, we're not getting our support champion at all, which is unfortunate because that does help out a good amount.
Pace.
Right on target.
Alright, so let's just attack like this. Get some more flash bombs, make them draw another card.
Not wait.
Opportunities double-edged.
All right, so they're both dead.
Feast tonight, Bard.
That's a massive unit. I mean, maybe our ace in the hole can kill it if we get lucky. Well, at least they're a lot lower.
In the War Mother's name.
We did draw a decent amount of cards. Sure.
Practice, as they say, makes perfect. News from the Undercity ship, Caitlyn?
All in the report, Sheriff. Should pay off nicely.
Yeah, Blade Dancing isn't going to be great. Let's go ahead and drop Flash Bomb Peddler. Yeah, sure, we can go for the advanced intel.
This time, we'll make things right.
They do have a lot of Flash Bomb traps in there, and they draw 2 cards.
Smell that, Barg? Fear.
All right, so both of those have Overwhelm. Not good. Let's kill at least one of them.
Rend them limb from limb.
Yeah, these Overwhelm units, there's really not much we can do to stop them. Ah, sad. Yeah, Unscarred Reaver is kind of like the biggest counter to us. GG. We have our revive, so we can try again, but yeah, Reaver is probably one that we should avoid as Caitlyn, because their units, not only do we scale them up with our attacks, but also there's just the fact that they have so much health that they're so much harder to kill. They can eat way more flash bombs than most other units and still be standing. All right, we have Aurelia this time, though. So that'll be helpful. That was one thing that we were really missing last time. All right, we'll just immediately drop Aurelia.
Show them no weakness.
All right, we'll go ahead, get those going.
Giving chase.
Battle senses.
Sure, we'll attack. We'll try to get them a little bit lower. We'll give us another flash bomb.
I've got this.
So yeah, every round they're drawing minimum 2 flash bomb traps because they're drawing 2 cards. Oh, such a big unit. So she would level, give us another blocker, but that's not that big of a deal. I think let's get our
I'm always on the right side.
agent going.
I'm found out. Opportunities double-edged.
Yes, a winter's claw.
All right, let's drop this. The biggest thing is killing those overwhelm units. Those are the worst for us.
Bastards. Too soon.
I think I want to get our most wanted on the board. This could really help us next round.
We'll take what we need to survive.
All right, let's drop an ace in the hole because we could one-shot that potentially.
This will be a fight story.
Guess not.
The winter's claw struck.
All right, let's attack with both of these.
We like a challenge. Might help, might not. Another day, another fight.
All right, we're gonna try to play a most wanted. If we could. All right, beautiful. One of them gone. Also, they don't even have a lot of cards left.
In the War Mother's name. Yes, a winter's claw.
All right, so that unit's gone.
Torn from battle.
That one doesn't have overwhelm. Our ace in the hole is free. Let's go ahead and drop our Caitlyn. She'll do a lot of damage
Closing
here.
in on the mark. No backup needed. Me? Miss? Not by a long shot.
Alright, if they attack, then Caitlyn can get another hit off. Let's try to kill this unit. If we crit, we are fine. Alright, we crit. Perfect. There shouldn't be anything they can do now.
This will be a fight. Just another winter.
Alright, let's just attack, and this should be able to
You fool.
end.
Another
GG. We beat the hard counter. When summon, give other allies 1 power this round. Flawless duet, recall an ally. Recall an ally is not great because they're just going to be, it's going to be expensive to replay them. This isn't bad, Blade Dance 2, but it's a 5 cost. I think we're going to want to probably stick with just cheap units, especially since we're fighting a mana increase right now. All right, we'd like Enfeebling. Spells cost 1 less. That is pretty good. Yeah, that, like, we could keep re-rolling for Enfeebling, which would be nice, but this is going to make our spell regenerate from our champion less. This is going to make the spell regenerate every single round less. We have some very important spells, so that will be solid. Oh, look, Aurelia. That's going to be fun. Do we want to cut a card? I think we will cut Storm the Blades. It is very pricey, and we are needing our early game. We can't, like, we're not able to stall as well as we would want. All right, Aurelia. All right, let's get rid of the officer squad. The rest of these are pretty solid, though. All right, nice. So we'll be able to kill Aurelia. Oh,
My homeland.
I was going to say with our Aurelia, but that's not too bad.
I dance not to forget, but to remember.
So this will be really nice now because we can actually play
On the shoulders.
Aurelia and the Flawless Duet the same round.
Turn back, trespasser.
Yeah, we'll block this here, but that's a lot of damage. That's... yeah, that's not great. Let's... Can we make them... this would give us a little bit more... Summon 2 more units. So give us like 4 more flash bomb traps, which is nice, but this is a lot of damage. Yeah, I think we will drop this.
What's today's lesson? On foot.
We just need to get as many flash bomb traps as we can going.
Just like we practiced.
That's a lot of units, though. All right, not bad.
May my steps and my heart be light as air.
That's so much damage.
Us out. Find her.
All right, let's try to drop a double
I'm
agent.
always on the right side of things.
Let's try to kill that unit. We could end the round, but yeah, we want to get that damage in.
Left foot.
So the thing we're gonna drop is gonna be a 3 cost. Let's actually play this first, because when we draw a champion, we're gonna refill our mana. I am definitely worried about what they're gonna play, but you have to be careful.
From shores to hills.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Acre.
Show them no weakness. Showtime.
For our home.
All right, let's drop this right here. Let's also drop a Sheriff of Piltover.
about
We just need to start reducing down the damage we're taking. We'll let this hit first. That way this is off the board, so anything we draw is going to hit these two. But we have 2 flash bomb traps minimum. Oh, it didn't disappear. Okay. On every single card that they have. But we don't have a lot of health, and they have a ton of damage, so this is very scary.
Head to them.
Everything's better with company.
Says you.
All right. Unelusive. How fun. We do not have any elusives to stop that. I think let's actually go for a Flash Bomb Peddler. Potentially what we get as far as a spell, we might be able to...
When rhythm takes hold, there will
Yeah,
no
this is what we were hoping for. I was hoping we'd get an elusive. We did not. Okay. Well, this is probably going to be game. Sad. Yeah, we can drop Caitlyn. She'll get a strike off. But I don't really think there's anything we can do to stop that Green Glade duo. Unless they suddenly draw. Yeah, sad. Not too much we can do.
Closing in on the mark. No backup
Because
needed.
they still have their attack token, and we do not have any blockers.
Well, what have we here?
We do have a lot of flash bombs, so
full speed ahead.
if we got slightly more lucky, we potentially could have had it. Oh, well.
Here's my calling card.
I think this is going to be a great one for Ashe, though. If you have 6-star Ashe, I think it's going to be pretty solid. All right, I do think that was pretty fun and interesting. I think Caitlyn can be able to clear the monthlies. This is pretty much one of the hardest monthlies for her to do. And still is able to do pretty solid. Granted that Aurelia is quite rough, but Caitlyn is actually a little bit more of a slower and defensive champ. So it makes sense against these super aggro ones why we are struggling a bit. That cost increase is pretty rough for us. We do like to play a lot of our cards again. Yeah, that was tough. We did solid though, so still happy with Caitlyn's performance, even if we didn't come away with the win there. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. Not quite able to come away with the win there for Caitlyn. Not too surprising, as again, this was a situation where Caitlyn was pretty much getting countered by the modifiers. Still though, very fun champion and a fun time playing her. If you did enjoy that video, like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. Again, thank you to my awesome members, and I hope you all have a great day.